guiding the coming generation, new generation for their
Having a
well-being.
retirement plan is important. How are you going to manage your finances?
Since our
Everything.
childhood, we are acquainted with this language, so we don't have any problem in.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
good
how are you?
afternoon. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine as well. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, so let's quickly start your session. I think this is the first time we're meeting, right?
Yeah, yeah. This
Oh,
is the first time.
that's good. So I'm Mantavya and I'm going to be your tutor for today. Okay, so can you just quickly introduce yourself as well?
My name is Kali Prasanna Jaiswal. I am from UP. I currently am pursuing master's degree in chemistry, and my hobbies are watching South Indian movies.
Okay,
These are things.
very nice. That's very nice. Okay, so can I call you Kali? Is that fine?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
okay.
so, okay. So tell me, Kali, how can I help you? What are the problems that you face when you're trying to talk in English?
Problems like sometimes it happens that I didn't have the words. I didn't describe, unable to describe things.
You're
Whenever
able to
sometimes
communicate. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
whenever any random questions were asked, so I unable to define that or describe it.
That's fine. I get that. Okay. So do you have? I will talk about the problems. Do you have any questions or any doubts you want to ask me, about Clapingo, about English? Anything you want to ask?
I want to know about you.
You want to know about me? Definitely, I'll tell you about myself. So I'm a second year college student right now. I'm pursuing BBA, and I'm from Delhi. And I love talking to new people. I love listening to music, and I love watching movies. So yes,
That's
that's
great.
all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So any questions about English? Any doubt like that you want to ask?
Right now, I don't have any queries.
Right now, I do not have any queries or questions. That's good. Okay. So do you know what the topic for today is? Have you seen the topic?
Yeah, it's about retirement plans.
Yes, it's about retirement plan. Okay. So are you interested to talk about today's topic?
I have no problem whether for general. I should prefer general conversation or retirement plans.
Okay. A general conversation on retirement plans itself. A general conversation or retirement plans. What did you say? I was not able to hear you properly.
Yeah, that only I said. What you
Okay.
said.
Okay, so any of the two things. Okay, so we'll start with retirement plans, then we'll start with the general, then we'll move to the general conversation itself. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Uh, so tell me, um, okay, first of all, what do you think retirement is? What do you understand by retirement?
Retirement means to take leave after a long after from your job or anything for which you up, which you don't like. Uh, from
Okay,
that
which you don't
also,
like.
yeah, and
Okay,
uh, yes,
okay, I get that. Okay, but retirement is actually not a leave. Okay, it's kind of retiring. We use this word when people quit their jobs. Okay, that now I'll not be working anymore here because my time for retirement has come. Okay, I've reached that age that I do not want to work anymore. I want to do something else. I want to enjoy my life. I want to start a business, anything like that. So I take a retirement, okay, from working.
okay.
Okay. Now, what do you think about retirement plans? What do you
Mm,
think
re-
retirement plans are?
There are many plans uh,
Like what?
like uh, like plans like you can guide someone in your retirement
Uh-huh.
or you can increase your number of hobbies.
Yeah, that's also there, definitely.
Yeah, guiding the coming generation, new generation for their well-being. That thing.
That's also
Yeah,
good. Okay, tell me something. Basically, do you think that having a retirement plan is important?
yeah, it's necessary to have a retirement plan because doing the same thing, doing the same job, and at last, not how to
Okay, it's time. Um, Look, basically, retirement plan is something that, how are you going to spend your days after you retire? How are you going to survive? How are you going to, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit at home? Are you going to go to a religious place and live there? Or, you know, how are you going to manage your finances? Everything like that comes under retirement plan. Okay. Okay, so you also told me that you like to watch South Indian movies.
yes.
How did you get interested in that, or how did you develop an interest in that?
Watching, whenever in my spare time, I used to watch. I generally watch South Indian movies because the scene, the whatever they scene show, whatever they
Yeah,
present, they are just related to our life.
it's just related to our lives, our daily lives.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
yeah.
uh, so
It's
which is, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
it's a family type movies. There are many types of movies, but I prefer family types of movies or action movies like that, or farcical movies.
Okay, that's what I actually, that's what my next question was going to be, that which is your favorite South Indian movie? Which movie do you like the most?
Uh, till now, I have seen KGF Part
Ah.
One. That
Okay, what, KGF Part 1? Okay, so you haven't watched KGF Part 2 up till now.
no, I haven't seen.
Trust me,
Have
if you
you?
watch, yeah, of course I have. If you watch KGF Part 2, then that will become your favorite movie.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm actually going to watch it, I guess tomorrow or on Sunday again. I'm going to watch it again.
you liked very much.
I really like it. Actually, that's the second movie that I watched in IMAX. Okay, 2D IMAX, and it was one of the best experience that I've ever had. The way the direction, the way that rocking star Yash has acted in it, and the way like every cinematography, the movie, the story, everything is just perfect. It's really, really nice movie. Yeah, so you should definitely go and watch KGF.
Yeah, I also definitely watch
Of course. Okay, and okay, do you also have a favorite actor in the South Indian industry?
South Indian industries. Yeah, I have Allu Arjun.
Allu Arjun. Okay. And so did you watch Pushpa?
No, till now I haven't watched Pushpa.
Till now you haven't watched Pushpa as well. Then I have watched more South Indian movies than you. Okay, I
So
haven't.
you are also in. We both are in on same boat.
Exactly, we really are. But Pushpa was also a very nice movie, and I'm really waiting for the second part to come out. You know, oh, sorry. And okay, have you watched Bahubali?
Yeah, Bahubali both part.
Bahubali
I have watched.
was both the parts. Yes, yeah. So do you watch them in Hindi or do you watch them in the like in the language that they're made?
No, I watched them in Hindi dub.
Watch them in Hindi. Yeah,
And
that's
you?
easy to understand. Of course, Hindi. I do not know any other language than Hindi and English.
Because
Okay,
learning language is not an easy task.
it's not. It's not. See, that's why we're here to learn English. Okay. Okay. But see, that gives us a lesson too. Just like English, the same we'll have to do for Tamil or Telugu or for Kannada. For any other language, we'll have to put in the same efforts. Okay. If I, I'll be very honest with you. If I ask you that, And Kali, you have to learn about Telugu. You have to learn the Telugu language. Okay. You'll not be afraid to pursue that as much as we are to pursue English. Okay.
Yeah.
It happens that whenever we have to learn a new language, we'll be able to do that, but not English. English is like, it's scary. Let's just put it away. Okay, we usually think that about English, but English is just a language, nothing more than. Okay, it's easy. It's easy to understand. It's easy to communicate in English. Everything. It's not at all
Yes,
difficult.
since our childhood we are acquainted with this language, so we don't have any problem in
Exactly.
understanding in or speaking. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is problem in speaking, but
But yeah, you're able to understand it, right? So if you're able to understand it, then you'll be able to talk in it as well. Okay.
yeah,
You just need a little bit of practice, a little bit of guidance, and you'll be able to do that.
yeah,
Okay. So let's talk about your feedback now, Kali. Okay, and we'll talk about the suggestions as well. That what can you do? Okay. So talking about your feedback, there are two things that we'll work upon. Sorry. I'm a little bit sleepy right now. I don't know why. Okay,
what happened?
I don't know. I was just
Maybe.
watching a movie. Yes. Okay. So there are two things that we'll work on separately. Okay. One is English and the second is communication. Okay. Then in the ending, when we've worked on these two separately, then we'll work on English communication together as well. Okay. So first thing. Sorry. The most important thing that you need to do right now, the most important thing that you need to start with right now is creating an environment for yourself. Okay. Because of the lack of environment of a language, be it English, be it Telugu, be it Tamil, Kannada, French, Spanish, any language, okay, it takes a lot of time for us to learn that. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this. Uh, when you started speaking in Hindi, okay, did you have to go to school to learn how to speak in Hindi?
No,
Did you have to learn the grammar of it?
no,
Did you have to learn about words? Did you have to learn about the spellings?
no.
No, right. So similarly, just like Hindi, English is also a language. So we'll work in the exact same way. Okay, the way that we learned Hindi, we learn English as well. Sorry. Okay, so what we need to start with, the very first process, the very first step of the process is listening to English. Okay. The more you listen to English, the easier it will become for you to speak. Okay. Because right now, what's basically happening is that whenever you're speaking, you first, sometimes you first think in Hindi, then you convert it to English, then you speak it. Okay. Sometimes it happens. Second thing that happens always, whenever you think about something new, let's say that you were thinking about KGF 2 right now. I ask you to think about KGF 2. You'll never think in English. You'll always think in Hindi. Okay. Always. It's natural. Even I do that till age. Okay. But now I can think in English. Now I can think in English ideas. Okay. So that is what's important. That your mind is somehow forced. Okay. We push it towards it that it needs to think in English. There's no other language for us. Yeah. So listen to English throughout the day. When you're working, when you're not working, just make sure that there is something in the background running in English as for as long as you can. Okay. It can be a podcast, it can be a YouTube video, a TED talk, a speech, a stand-up comedy, a short movie, anything. That's your choice. Okay.
Okay.
Just start with this. After that, we'll come on specific mistakes. Today, I have noted down your specific mistakes, but I'll not tell them to you. Okay.
Why?
Why? Because if I tell them to you, then you'll ask me suggestions for every single thing, and I do not want to give you that right. Okay. Look, I have a very particular reason for everything. And these specific mistakes that I've written down are not major mistakes. Okay. The solution that I'm giving you, all these minor mistakes that you've made or that I've written down, you can overcome that just by this process.
Okay.
Okay. That's why I do not want to worry you with telling you all the mistakes. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that if this repeats. Okay, if you make some particular mistake again, whenever we meet next, I hope that we'll meet again. So whenever we meet next, okay, that you, if you make that mistake again, then I'll point that out. That this is your weak point.
Okay.
Okay, because this is the first session that we're having. So you can be nervous, I can be nervous as well. If I'm making mistakes, I'm sorry. If you're making mistakes, you're sorry. We're meeting
Yes.
for the very first time. Yeah. In the next session, whenever we meet next, be it after 3 months, okay, I'll still have your notes, I'll still have your mistakes that I've written down. And if you're still making them, then I'll discuss that with you. Okay.
So you are just writing the error of every.
Every tutor. Oh, sorry, every learner.